What is going on, guys? Hess here, CollectiveKicks.com. If you guys want to shop this week's top sneaker deals, check the link in the description, and happy shopping. As well as if you guys want to buy one of these right here. This is the Adidas ZX 4000 4D, and it is a mouthful for a model, but this is one of those models that I've actually been anticipating for the entire year. Been wanting to get my hands on a pair, missed the first couple colorways, and then I ended up hitting on this colorway through the Adidas app. So if you don't have the Adidas app, I highly recommend you guys get it. I had priority access to enter the raffle, I guess, which is something that I rarely do on Nike sneakers app. So kind of cool the first time I did it, and I actually ended up hitting, probably because a lot of people didn't know about it as of yet. It was kind of like the first run through for the app, and hopefully they're going to do more releases like that. But this shoe is one of the craziest looking shoes in my mind, because it has a like retro feel to the shoe, but obviously like a crazy futuristic look as well, which is something that Adidas has done quite well in the last year or so, which is focused on doing a lot of like futuristic retro looks. Another one that I really love right now and I wear all the time is the night jogger, but the night joggers are $120, $130. These cost a whopping $350. So crazy price point it is, but this does have the 4D technology on it. And part of the reason why I wanted to get these is to just kind of check it out and see how they looked in hand, but also I just kind of wanted to see how the progress of the 4D technology was coming. And I have to say it is a little bit different than the first pair of sneakers that I've had with the 4D technology. So if you don't know what Adidas 4D is, I will link a video that I created about this new technology from Adidas. Conceptually, this is a really cool technology where you can walk into an Adidas store, they map your foot, and then you can walk out with a custom made pair of sneakers just for you that are custom mapped to your foot exactly. That's kind of future thought. This is kind of the beginning steps of that, for them just being able to create the molds for different sizes. Now I do have this pair of sneakers still. This is the ALPHAEDGE. I have to show you guys this because this is something that I had no idea that they did. The FutureCraft materials actually changed. So it looks like the exact same thing, but if you look closer, they're actually totally different. The midsoles are completely different. So I thought they recycled the same midsole from the previous years, but they are totally redoing it. It's a bigger stack on the back and it's also thinner. So that was something that I found kind of interesting. But really the craziest part to me is this. You can see how squishy this one is. Comparison to the ALPHAEDGE, this is like a way firmer material. It's a little bit squishy, but comparison to this, like look at how squishy this is. It's insane. They definitely changed the formula a little bit on this one. The overall look of the material is actually a little bit different also. So I think that that's kind of a cool thing to note. I personally thought the ALPHAEDGE was just a little bit too stiff. It didn't really feel noticeable until I wore it more and more and more. And then I was like, okay, it definitely feels like it's giving a little bit more. But this one out of the box is... But the 4000s out of the box are definitely a lot softer than on the other one. So there is some sort of an evolution of the 4D technology. But anyway, as you look at the upper of this shoe, it kind of reminds you of an EQT sort of line. It has the stitching and like the overlays that you see on some of the EQTs. Even the same sort of mesh for the toe box area there. I feel like the upper in-hand is not as nice as I guess I would have expected, considering the $350 price point. It basically feels like a baseline model. The upper is just average comparison to the other shoes. Where this thing excels obviously is in the midsole, which is why this thing costs so much money. So you do see some branding underneath the tongue right here. It says Adidas Torsion, and then it has the ZX 4000 4D, and it has a really, really bright neon insole. I don't know where the torsion is though. I thought the torsion thing was the plate on the bottom. Maybe I'm getting my Adidas terminology mixed up. This is a nice little reinforcement that they have on the back though. Looks like kind of a suede type material, and then it has the ZX 4000. It has a ZX 4000 again right down here in leather. Got some fused overlays for the 3 stripes right here next to the mesh. But again, the mesh is pretty average. You do have a little bit of color pops here that are embroidered, and on this side as well, along with the logo right here. I don't know the history of Adidas. I'm sure that there's somebody out there that can tell you exactly what torsion is and the lineage and why this is such a cool shoe with the 4000 and the ZXs and blah blah blah, but I'm not that guy. I just don't know. But I do appreciate a nice shoe, and this is a cool model, and I like the overall look of the shoe. Is it worth $350? The resale market will say otherwise. I mean, these are sitting right around retail. I mean, people are trying to get retail plus fees at this point right now for this shoe. Not anything high demand, but it's definitely one that I wanted to give a try and see how it was comparison to the other 4D technology that I have. And I still have not had a pair of FutureCrafts. It's actually one of those shoes that I've really wanted. I never bought a pair, but I don't want to pay resale for it. I want them to hopefully release another pair, but then I'll maybe get a pair at retail since the hype is slowly dying. But it's a year into FutureCraft being out. What do you guys think? Is this going to be the future of Adidas? Is it a flop? Is it something that they should have been doing more of already? Have they not integrated it properly, and is the price point just too atrocious at $350? I personally think that the technology is cool and I like what they're doing. Do I fully believe that this is the future? I mean, I don't 100% believe this. I mean, I like Boost so much, and I'm still on my Boost wave, even though everybody else is not for the most part. Boost has pretty much died down. If you haven't tried it yet, it's definitely worth trying. I personally still really like Boost technology. But I feel like 4D has a lot of potential, especially just the looks of the shoe, but there's a lot of pros and cons to this technology, and I don't see it being a high performance type of technology yet. Just the overall weight of the shoe is too heavy for people that actually want pure performance. For the tailoring to your specific foot, I think that's where you might have some ability to gain some traction, but is it really necessary or not in this day and age? I'm not sure if we're ready for it yet. So I don't know what to say about it. I think that it's a cool concept, but it's not one that is quite functional and where it's going to actually have a high return for Adidas with sales and volume of this type of technology, especially, again, just the price point way too high. At the end of the day, I do like the technology personally, and as a sneaker enthusiast, I do like to try new things and different things, but I am not a true representation of the actual market. So for those people that really like the technology, leave a comment. For those that don't, also leave a comment. Definitely want to see your guys' feedback. But that's what we have. Adidas 4D technology. Is it something that we're going to see more of? Should it go in the other direction and be on Yeezys and Pharrell joints and stuff like that? I mean, personally, I think that's what they should have been doing this year. They should have like a 4D Yeezy. Well, yeah, like that pretty much. They need to make like a 4D Yeezy. I think that would be kind of cool. This is obviously the crazy knockoffs, but I do think that they are onto something, because Kanye and Adidas should definitely be releasing that sort of stuff. And the price points need to drop. I mean, look at what Nike did with the HyperAdapt at the $720 price point, dropped it down to $350. This is what we need to do with this. I mean, this should cost no more than $200 in my mind. 200 is still on the high end. So, but that's my feedback. What do you guys think? Leave a comment in the comment section. Appreciate you guys for stopping by and watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys are new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, please. I'm trying to hit 500,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and with your help, I can do so. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of the day. More videos soon. Peace, guys.